Hello, this is Yahweasel.
And Mallow, spaghetti code, spaghetti code. Okay.
Backs, Zacks. Oh, I can't read it now. No. You're doing Satan's work here.
That is what I'm doing. Done.
It's so grotesque.
But I said it's not zero.
It's just so wrong.
It's so beautiful.
It's so nasty. Oh, I love the idea of just What?
Because I'm checking if it's zero instead of if it's negative.
But isn't that the only thing you changed?
But I had a -1 in my hand.
I'm confused. Oh, right, because you're checking if the Terminator is zero.
Yeah,
Ha!
yeah.
Ha! Your
But I can check
terrible
if it's
idea
negative.
has backfired.
But I can just check if it's negative.
Yes, I know. Well, I don't know. Does checking if it's negative, what does that mean if it's a letter? I guess we're about to find out.
Well, no, it's not a letter. It's the...
Well, no, but what I'm saying is that all of the other times it's going to check if it's negative when you have a letter in your hand.
Oh. Is it? No, it's not.
Yes, that's the whole
yeah,
point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. Well, I think... Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
well,
I don't know. I'll bet it'll work. I think letters
because
are
I think
not
all letters
negative.
are positive.
Yeah. Well, I would say more accurately, they're not negative.
Yes. It looks like it's working just fine, so...
Well, it hasn't... Well, yeah, okay, right. It would have gotten... Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Okay, fair enough. Your strange nonsense code seems to be working.
It's not strange, it's just outside of the box.
Clearly not, because I assume that that's what they intended you to get with their bonus.
Yeah, with their values, yeah. I think this is going to fit pretty much exactly with their values, so... at least with their first...
It's certainly going to fit with the code size.
It might even be under on the moves, because I had to do that extra move as many times as there are letters on the left.
Yeah, and you were only like 2 over, weren't
you?
Or maybe 4 over.
So I should
something?
be like 6 under.
Is there a reason we're playing this so damn slow?
Oh, no, there is not. I thought I had it on the fastest, but I was wrong.
This is still like the slowest computer in the world. Like, genuinely, I don't think any computer was ever manufactured for actual end users that was this slow.
Well, to be fair, I'm a person moving boxes around. I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job.
So is Sokoban guy, and he's faster than this. He's not.
He's not.
I think Mr. Sokoban is his correct name. I'm sorry for calling him Sokoban guy.
So that should be exactly 16.
That's exactly right.
Should be 6 under, I think.
Yeah, you were quite...
5 under.
Bravissimo. I'm
Good
impressed.
enough.
I'm
Where
really
is Carol?
impressed.
Is she a robot now?
She's been at... Everything looks fine outside.
Yeah, wait until they walk away.
Hey, where's Carol?
Oh.
There she is.
Oh my god. This coffee is amazing. Back to work, ladies.
Well, they
I'm
didn't
like
see.
100% certain that if they had hit their mugs hard enough to make that sound, they would have shattered.
Breaking. Previous reports of machine army evaluate to false. Everything equals 100% fine.
See, everything is fine.
Tolerance parameters for human skin layer. You're all going to be fine.
We're all going to be fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, yeah, whatever this nonsense you were sort of projecting into the background story is, it's not happening. It seems fine.
Vowel incinerator. There we go. Going to be getting rid of the vowels.
Oh, that's it. They just provide you all the vowels.
Yep.
Ahem. Management is attempting to reduce bandwidth by removing all vowels from every word. Congratulations, you now speak Hebrew.
Alright, so I guess I'm just checking...
Check if it's any of those.
Versus all 5 of them.
Yep.
I guess I just don't have the choice. So one thing that I could do is...
I mean, I certainly hope you do that in a loop.
Yeah. But if I do it in a loop, then I'm going to have to...
It'll be more,
but there's
more
a zero.
runtime to do it in a loop, but fewer instructions.
Yeah. I was just thinking of like how to check that it's the end of the loop.
Oh,
but I was thinking of it in terms
of...
I know. I was thinking of it in terms of indexing instead of the zero.
Oh, yeah. Less than 5, but now you can just
exactly.
zero index it, yeah.
All right, so I guess the first thing that I want to do is
Numa.
Take the value from the inbox.
What a bizarre choice of first behavior.
I know, isn't that weird? And I think I want to... Okay, so let's... Well, I don't even need to name the 0 because I'm not going to be using it. I will be naming this as...
You know, you could...
I could just make... get a 5 in there immediately, or a 4 in there immediately, or whatever.
Well, yeah, and then bump down to 0 and check for negative, but I don't think that would be fewer instructions, actually.
I don't think so either. That's why I'm not going to do it that way, and so I'm just going to do it this way.
The thing is, you need to then load the index into your hand to check whether it's negative. God, what is your hand? Oh, the analogy breaks down so quickly. What is your hand?
Alright, so actually, with the first one, I don't even need to worry about copying the index. Okay.
Ignore the sound of me arbitrarily deciding that now is the time to start recording with Mumble.
I was gonna say,
doesn't matter, I'm still recording with everything else.
Okay, anyway, on to the next step. So I've got the value stored in here, but I don't actually need to take that out just yet because I still have it in my hand, so I can just subtract the value at the index. Nope.
That sure as heck ain't the index.
Why do I need the index? Do I need the index?
Of course you need the index. You still need to check all of them.
Yeah, so I definitely need an index. So I still need to copy the 0 over then.
Index.
Copy from here. Copy to here. There we go. Now I have a 0 in there, so I will call this 0 since I am using it now as a 0.
At least until you find an excuse to make it 1 or negative 1 and break the whole damn thing.
Exactly. Alright, so now I am subtracting the index and checking if it's equal, so if it's 0. If it is 0, then I'm not going to do anything with it. So I'll just go back up to here. No. I will go to the next index. So I need to bump it up either way. So let's bump up the index. Bump up the index.
Wait.
I also...
yeah, because remember that bump also puts it in your hand.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
What?
I
have no idea what you... Okay.
Ignore me for a second.
Yeah. The jump if 0 was definitely not jumping... Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But in any case, I still need to check if this value that I'm holding is 0. Oh, no. I shouldn't be doing it this way. So I'm copying this...
This seems fine so far to me.
But I still need...
Because if it's 0, you just want to throw it on the ground.
I know, but the problem is... Okay, so right now I'm putting the value from the inbox into the storage. And then I'm trying to subtract the value at the index. But I can't do it that way because I need to check the value in that index first to see if it's 0. Because that's the end of the line.
No, that's not the end of the line. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, but I mean, you haven't even started the loop yet. You can check that at the end if you want to. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see.
What I could do, though, is...
You should check that at the end when you bump plus the index. Because then you'll have it in your hand anyway.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because we know that it's not going to be 0 length accidentally, and we can see the array.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it that way. Okay, so alright, so we'll subtract.
Apparently, I've given up all hope of not giving hints.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, you knew where I was, like, I knew what I was...
These are, I'm not, like, giving you an algorithm, I'm just
Yeah.
suggesting putting it in a less silly order.
Yeah, because the other option, I could have also done it another way. I could have taken, instead of taking the storage and subtracting the value at the index, I could have taken the value at the index and subtract the storage, and then I could check if it's 0 when I grab the value at the index.
I see.
And that's, but that would be one extra step at the beginning.
Yep.
So anyway, copy to storage, subtract the index, then bump the index. But then once I bump the index, that's going to be, so I'm going to have to bump the index afterwards anyway. Okay, so still jump if 0 needs to be done. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And if it's not 0, then I need to put it in the outbox, right? Yeah. And if it...
No. You've only checked against one vowel so far.
Oh, right. Yeah. If it's not 0, then I can go on to the next one. If it is, I just throw it away. Okay, that's what I need to do. Okay. So if it's not 0, I go to the next one, which...
I would really love for you to put the target of that jump where it belongs. Thank you.
Some people are picky. Alright, so now I can bump the index, and now I have that in my... Well, no, I have the index in my hand.
Yep.
But that doesn't actually help me, because I need to check the value at the index. Still.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
This is what I meant
that was
earlier.
my... Yeah, but you've never, under no circumstances, have you checked the value at the index, so... Either we start from 4 and work our way down.
Yeah. Or do what I was saying earlier, and that's what I'm going to do, because that's just easier for me to get my head around.
Yeah. It's not going to be the shortest program, but it will qualify as least stupid.
Yes. So we'll copy from...
Check if 0 is 0.
There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, now if I subtract the actual storage value... okay, but now is where I can check if this is 0. If this is 0, then that means I've made it to the end, and I can outbox
the
value at the storage, although I still need the storage value.
Okay. It's a good thing that the sub could go the other way around, so I think we're fine.
And now I just need to jump back up to the beginning again. I think that's it.
Looks good to me. We're writing software.
We're writing hardware. Nope, it's not
you
good.
Did not do your inner loop.
I did not, as usual.
you somehow always miss one of the trivial loops.
Yep. All right.
In fact, this program, the only unconditional jump is the outer loop. That's amazing. If there were no unconditional jumps at all, you just decided that this would work with only conditional jumps, that would be pretty great. Bugman new. Bugman new, that's it apparently.
New indeed.
Bug manure.
I'm going to speed it all the way. No reason not to.
It's a good thing she's got this very healthy long-term job in a world that's literally falling apart.
Yeah.
She's quite lucky. I mean, it's not a good job, but it's
I used 13 commands. This is definitely not going to be the best. Oh, it is what they were expecting, though. I know that there are better
there's
ways
definitely faster solutions. I feel like, at least for the time being, only on the alternate path, the optional levels, have those not been achievable. Both. Speaking of,
Yep. Although not yet. Duplicate removal first, because it's year 35, not 36.
You're fired.
Haha, just kidding.
Notice the,
Yeah.
But I do have a note here from your other supervisor. He's dead now. She's out sick today. But she says, it's time to eliminate inefficiencies! And that's it.
Send everything from the inbox to the outbox unless you've seen the same value before. Discard any duplicates.
Better hope there are no more than 13 letters.
Exactly. Alright, so... Okay, so we'll take the first value from the inbox. I'm just going to make assume everything I'm going to do in here is going to be within the loop, so I'm not going to do some sort of fancy, first case jazz. Maybe I have to do some fancy first case jazz, never mind. So we'll call this
I don't think you need to do fancy first case jazz, but I'm not going to say it.
Don't say it. We'll call this the last index. Should I call this the last index?
I think you should call it the blast index. Yeah! Blast end.
Index. Yes. Okay, so my last index is currently 0.
It's also kind of the host end.
Well, I still need to do some first case jazz. I'd still need to bump the blast index down 1 if I want to make everything else inside the loop. I think. Unless that's going to be the last index plus 1. But I don't want it to be the last index plus 1. I want it to be the last index that I currently have a letter in.
That's fair enough.
So
I think either way is doable, and this might, judging by all the other nonsense we'd had to do, this might be the faster way to do it.
Yeah, I think just because you can't easily check, or you can't easily do something with the index plus 1 or minus, there's no swap, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
That
have that.
lack of a swap operator. Swaperator!
Swaperator. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to check if the value that I have in my hand matches any of the values that are out yet.
Yupperoonie.
And so I need another variable, I think.
Certainly.
So I
You
need
need
like
more than another variable, in fact.
current. Yeah, I need 2 more. I need a current index, and I need a
Current?
storage.
Storage. I mean, I realize that it's tough with such abstract things to make the labels particularly good, but I
Yeah.
would point out the fact that every slot is storage for something.
Yeah.
So storage isn't that descriptive of a name. That's slightly better.
I also need to copy blast end to current end. No, I actually need. Okay.
I like how I'm complaining about your label names when I insisted that you name it Blast Index.
The other thing is I need this to be. I need a 0 still, because I'm going to need to set current index back to 0 every time. So.
But you need to set current index. But yeah, well, okay. If you say
There might.
so.
No, I'm not going to, because I'm going to be. Because I could be counting down from the blast index.
There you go.
This time I've got the whole thing in
Yeah,
there.
this time it is the full blast index and not merely the blast end.
Exactly. So this needs to be my...
Also the blast index.
Yes. Okay. So now that I've got all the
Blast
variables
processing.
sorted out, what I need to do is copy from the blast index to the current index. And now, from the current index, I need to count down to 0. So, if we'll do...
Now we discover what... Excuse me while I talk to the viewers for a moment.
Yeah.
Now we discover why putting the bump minus at the beginning was kind of stupid, because he's going to have to do an unconditional bump before doing the jump anyway. Otherwise, the jump is just nonsense. He'll have like a weird jump upon jump upon jump. So, yeah, he should have bumped. Oh, wait, he's doing it! He's doing it! I had just a brief diatribe. You did take out the thing I was sort of
Well, I mean, I had
about,
to.
so.
Obviously, my options were to make something really fancy in the rest of the code, or just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. There's still going to be the problem of how to loop back, like from the first case. I think I might have to do a first case at the beginning, because I want to add one to the blast index every time, but I can't add one to the blast index the first time.
I have so many thoughts. So many thoughts.
Or, alternatively,
all he needs to do is...
think about this first.
No, don't do that. No,
again.
that's exactly the thing you need to not do. All he needs to
this.
do... Oh, it's so disgusting. What?
Current indexes.
What in the hell? Okay, all he needs to do is copy the blast index to the current index, do an unconditional bump minus,
But now
jump
it's
if
gonna be-
0 past
Yeah, no,
it,
that should be
do the
fine.
loop over, or jump if negative rather past it, do the loop over the things. That way the blast
That
index
would be
always points to
0
the place
now.
where you're going to store it.
And yeah, that should work, I think,
Sorry, I was having a brief conversation with the viewers.
as usual. Okay, so now it will be 0.
I mean, the viewers still are really not helping. I mean, they're not pulling their
Well,
weight here. I gotta be honest.
It's not much of a dialogue, is what as far as I understand it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They just sort of, listen and say nothing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
Okay,
comment
so-
sections are full of, you're both idiots.
Yes. Actually, I need to check if... Yeah, that's fine. If current index is 0, then this is the last check. Oh, so I actually do need it to be negative. So I actually do need... Okay. So if the current index is 0, then I'm done checking everything. If it's not negative, then I can check at the current index what the value is and check it versus the input. Okay.
What?
So if I take the input and subtract the current index. Now
Yes, I like it.
That's 0. If it is 0, I'm just throwing it away, I think. Let me see if I've seen the
Yes.
same value before. Do discard any duplicates.
Very nice, I like it.
And if it's not 0, then I want to check the next one. Right?
Yep.
Cool. And that just means go...
Or you could check the same one over and over again.
Yeah,
mean,
I need
that's
to add
certainly
one
an
still.
option.
Add... No, subtract 1. Bump down. What am I doing with add?
I have no idea. I was really trying to figure it out.
Alright, so now I have the new current index in my hand. That's
And
cool.
this is another
Now
one of
it's-
the circumstances where bump leaving the value in your hand actually was a good
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
We're running a
now-
little bit long, but I think you're very close to
Yeah,
solving this,
I
so
think
I'm just
too.
gonna...
So now if it's negative, the last thing that I need to do is put the thing at the end, which means that I need to increment blast index, and then take the value from the input and put it into the address of the blast index, and then output it as well.
Yep, luckily you copied, so the outputting is actually easy, unlike
Exactly,
Outbox's usual
exactly.
BS.
Alright, and then finally actually complete the loop. I think that's it. Let's try that out and see what happens.
That is not going to be the shortest program. I'm not sure about shortest runtime. Of course, we haven't even checked whether it's going to work yet, but I do think
Yep.
it works. Oh, come on. Give us a repeat so we can actually check. Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's right.
It's going
It
from
needs
right
to go
to
from
left.
the right to left, yeah.
Sorry. Just You knew exactly what I was confused
Yep.
about, too. That's
Because
fabulous.
I was briefly confused about it too. And then I realized, no, that's not the way I wrote it.
I mean, I do like the graphical nature of this. It really lets you get the flavor of, like, how memory moves around.
Oh, here we go. No, E's still not a repeat. Yeah, exactly. Alright, here's the first repeat. C.
I mean, it should work fine. You're just gonna
Yeah.
throw it on the ground.
I threw it on the ground.
Yep. I'm an adult. So we've established, by the way, that if you get neither bonus, you need to fix one of them, right?
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
yes. Although I think I have 1 or 2 levels down
You might
below
have
that
the speed challenge.
Hey!
Oh, wow,
16.
its size challenge was very kind.
Yeah.
You could have easily gotten rid of one instruction.
Could I have? Okay.
Well, so let me
Well,
just...
now
I'm
that
not
you
super
brought it
confident
up.
of that, but I think you can. So you don't need the bump minus at the beginning.
Okay.
If you make the bump minus for the looping unconditional. So let's see if we... No, like much higher than that. Like before the jump if negative. Yeah.
Okay. Let me think about this. Okay.
I believe that's right. Yes.
Will that work in the case... no, because, yeah, that should work, because I go back to 0
Yep.
there.
Yep.
That's the problem.
Copy from sub.
Because I
Why
put
is-
the first one in 1.
Oh right, yes, and the bump plus needs to move. Oh, but for the bump plus to move somewhere else, or the blast index. Oh, you would have to
Yeah.
actually copy the blast in. No.
Yeah.
No. That's fine. The bump plus just needs to move after the outbox. That's all.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
There we go.
Yeah.
I thought that you needed the value in the bump plus, but you don't. I'm shocked. Because that seemed
How
like an
kind it is,
obvious
yeah.
reduction in one
Yeah.
instruction, and apparently it was just fairly kind about the instruction length limit.
Yep.
I was like 100%. Yeah, because I was saying like we've established they're gonna redo it if you don't get, and then you got the
Yeah,
bonus.
yeah,
I was very, I was disgruntled.
Yep. Well, now you're gruntled.
Yep.
Okay, next time.
For next time. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel.
And have a great day.